What if the story of the Lion King didn't end with Scar's fall from Pride Rock? What if his malice was so strong, so venomous, that it lingered, poisoning the very land he once coveted? Today, we're diving deep into a story you've never heard. A final chapter where Simba must face his greatest demon one last time. This is the tale of Simba vs. Scar's ghost, the final roar. Years have passed since Simba reclaimed his throne. The Pride Lands are flourishing, a vibrant paradise under his just rule. Nala is by his side, and their cub, Kiara, is a bundle of joy and curiosity. The circle of life is restored, balanced, and harmonious. But peace is a fragile thing. A strange sickness begins to creep across the savannah. The rivers run murky, the grass withers, and a chilling whisper is carried on the wind, a whisper that sounds hauntingly familiar. Simba first dismisses it as a bad omen, a memory of a darker time, but the whispers grow louder, twisting the dreams of the pride into nightmares. Animals become restless and aggressive. The land itself seems to groan in pain, echoing the suffering it endured under Scar's reign. Rafiki, ever the wise mystic, observes the changes with a heavy heart. He performs a ritual, gazing into his gourds, and what he sees confirms their worst fears. This isn't just an illness of the land, it's a spiritual decay. Scar's spirit, a phantom of pure hatred, has not moved on. It has clung to the Pride Lands, a ghostly parasite feeding on fear and doubt. One night, as a storm rages over Pride Rock, Simba is drawn to the summit. There, amidst the flashes of lightning, a terrifying figure takes shape. It's Scar. Not as he was in life, but a spectral, terrifying version of himself. His eyes burning with ethereal green fire. He's a ghost, an apparition of malice, and his voice is a venomous hiss that cuts through the wind. He tells Simba that his victory was a fluke, that the throne is his by right, even in death. He torments Simba, preying on his deepest insecurities. Guilt over Mufasa's death, the years he spent in exile, the fear of failing his kingdom. This isn't a physical battle, it's a war for Simba's soul. Scar's ghostly influence spreads, turning the Pride Lands into a mirror of the shadowy place from the past. The hyenas, long banished, feel his call and begin to prowl the borders once more, emboldened by their former master's spectral return. Simba's confidence begins to crumble. He sees his father's disappointment in every shadow, hears Scar's mocking laughter in every gust of wind. He starts to isolate himself, just as his father did in his final moments, fearing he's leading his family into another tragedy. Nala sees the change in him. She confronts him, reminding him that he is not his father, and he is certainly not Scar. She tells him that true strength isn't the absence of fear, but facing it head-on. Her words are a lifeline. Timon and Pumbaa, sensing their friend is in trouble, do what they do best. They bring levity, reminding him of Hakuna Matata, not as an escape, but as a philosophy of resilience to not let the past control the present. Their unwavering loyalty helps anchor Simba, pulling him back from the edge of despair. Realizing he cannot fight a ghost with claws and teeth, Simba seeks out Rafiki. The wise mandrill reveals an ancient secret. Scar's spirit is tied to a physical object, a dark totem he created in secret, hidden deep within the elephant graveyard. This totem is the source of his power, a vessel for all his hatred. To defeat the ghost, Simba must find and destroy it. But the graveyard is now more dangerous than ever, swirling with spectral energy and guarded by the phantom's influence. Simba knows he cannot do this alone. This isn't just his fight, it's a fight for the soul of the Pride Lands. He gathers the entire pride, the elephants, the giraffes, all the animals who call this land home. He stands before them, not as a king weighed down by guilt, but as a leader ready to protect his people. He confesses his fear, his doubt, and in that moment of vulnerability, he finds his greatest strength. He tells them they will face this darkness together, as one united kingdom. The journey to the elephant graveyard is perilous. Illusions created by Scar's spirit assault them at every turn, visions of fire, famine, and betrayal. The whispers are constant, trying to sow discord among the animals. But this time Simba, He's prepared. He counters the whispers with words of hope and unity, his roar a beacon of courage in the oppressive gloom. His pride, his friends, and his subjects roar back. Their combined voice is a powerful symphony of defiance. They finally reach the heart of the graveyard. In the center of a massive elephant skull, a twisted, gnarled piece of obsidian pulses with a sickly green light Scar's totem, and guarding it is the phantom himself, larger and more terrifying than ever. He unleashes a torrent of spectral energy, a storm of pure fear. But Simba doesn't flinch. He is no longer the lost cub haunted by his past. He is the true king, protector of the circle of life. While the pride holds back the ghostly illusions and the encroaching hyenas, Simba, with Nala by his side, confronts Scar's ghost. The spirit lunges, not to attack physically, but to invade Simba's mind. It shows him a horrifying vision, Mufasa falling, but this time it's Simba who pushes him. The guilt is overwhelming, but who's to see us about to break? He hears his father's real voice, not a phantom's trick. Remember who you are. That memory, that pure love, shatters the illusion. Simba looks Scar's ghost dead in the eyes and says, "You have no power over me. You are nothing but a shadow, and the sun has risen." With a mighty roar that shakes the very bones of the earth, a roar filled with the strength of his ancestors, the love of his family, and the spirit of the Pride Lands, Simba leaps. He doesn't attack the ghost. He lunges for the totem. With one powerful strike of his paw, he shatters the obsidian heart into 1,000 pieces. A blood-curdling scream echoes as Scar's spirit disintegrates, the green fire extinguishing, his form dissolving into nothingness like smoke in the wind. The oppressive darkness lifts. Instantly, the sun breaks through the clouds, bathing the graveyard in light for the first time in generations. The whispers are gone. The land can breathe again. Simba returns to Pride Rock not just as a victor, but as a king reborn, finally free from the shadows of his past. He understands now that true leadership isn't about being flawless. It's about leading with love, courage, and unity. The final roar wasn't just a sound. It was a declaration. It was the moment Simba truly accepted his place in the great circle of life, not just as Mufasa's son, but as himself. And the Pride Lands were finally, truly, at peace. Thanks so much for watching this epic what-if story. If you enjoyed this journey back to the Pride Lands, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Let us know in the comments what other final chapters you'd love to see. Until next time.